Coming to you live from an off-world office. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Drew.
And we are back for a rematch at Netrunner, the Null Signal content, including the Elevation set that just came out, right?
Indeed.
Would you remind us how our last game went?
I'd rather not. I think we can let people watch the video,
That's true, yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it,
Right, yeah. It's all distant. It's all distant past anyway. It was my first game of Netrunner. I decided to point cameras at myself for the first game of Netrunner I'd played in several years, and I managed to not totally embarrass myself, so I was just happy about that.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've set up two more of the starter decks that Null Signal published, right?
Yep. So we've swapped sides, so now I'm going to run, and you're going to play Corp.
You want to tell us about your runner?
Sure. I'm playing an Anarch, Rio Phoenix Ono. And their ability reads, the first time each turn a run becomes successful, after a subroutine resolved during that run, gain a credit and the corp trashes one card from HQ. So it's a lot of text, but basically I want to find subroutines on your ice that I can let fire, that don't end the run. Okay. I still need to make a successful run. So if you have any other, like, give me a tag, or like, you lose a credit, like, I can just be like, okay, that fires, and then trigger this ability.
Well, I am playing the Corp, who, from what I remember, has some of the most porous ice, I think, that likes to let you through after just making you lose some credits or take a tag or something. I'm playing NBN. It's a new double-sided ID, the Nebula Talent Management, Making Stars, which says, when your action phase ends, if you played an operation this turn, gain a credit and flip this identity. And the other side says, the first time each turn you play an operation, gain a click. And when the runner makes a successful run on HQ or R&D, flip this identity back. So you have the power to decide whether I'm getting free clicks or free credits. I guess clicks are better, but both sides are good, which kind of surprises me about the design of this card.
For sure.
Seems very strong. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I guess let's draw opening hands.
Let's do it.
Make sure to like the video, please, if you haven't yet. We really appreciate it. We don't have a Patreon or anything, so that's the one way that you can tell us you appreciate us making content about Netrunner and other games. Okay, but I can't talk and judge this hand very well. Yes, I can. This hand is trash.
Okay, I'm going to keep my hand.
Okay.
I quite like it.
And it is, I'd shuffle the mulligan cards back in before drawing? Okay. Alright, so I could just draw the same hand.
You sure could.
It wouldn't be great.
It'd be a statistical anomaly.
Okay. The problem was I didn't have you cut the deck. Would you fix my draw, please?
Right.
Let me take 5 credits while you do that.
There you go. All the agendas are right up top.
Perfect. You did get a little flooded last game, so it would be fair. Okay. I don't really know what I can do other than work with this. So my turn, huh? I will mandatory draw. And I think first click, I will draw. Well, I have finished an action this turn. Thank you. On that card draw. Second, I will install ice in front of HQ. And third, I am going to put a card in the root of a remote server. Over to you.
Okay.
5 cards in hand at the end of the turn.
Great. And you did not play an operation, so...
I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. Like that. Alright, I'm going to start with a resource. So I'm going to play a Side Hustle. This costs me 2 credits. When I install this resource and whenever a run begins, put a credit on it. When there are 6 or more, I get those credits and draw a card. And it trashes.
Okay.
So why don't we run? Let's run this face down card.
That's rude. Okay, this probably says something about how good for the start of the game my hand was. It's Plutus. So, this is an asset that says, as an additional cost for me to res it, additional to its 0 credits, I have to forfeit an agenda or reveal and trash 3 cards from HQ, but then while it is resed, when my turn begins, I can play a transaction from archives, removing it from the game and starting my turn. Would you like to pay 3? Everything you have to trash this.
This is vaguely like last game. I think you spent a lot of your money to get rid of some good tools.
That's true.
Early on.
Yeah.
So I think I will pay 3 to trash that.
Okay. I mean, it's arguable whether this is a good tool for me now, but
Yeah,
eventually
eventually
it might be. Okay. All right.
Okay, so that was click 2. Click 3, I'm going to install another resource. So this is a smartware distributor.
Ooh.
And it has a click text, which I will use for my last click, to place 3 credits on this resource. When your turn begins, take 1 credit from the resource.
Oh, right. It's that.
It's just a drip.
Yep.
Drip money card.
Maybe that card has been tweaked, but I remember that. That general premise of resource. Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. When you're tagged, I can still pay 2 credits to trash resources. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll just get rid of those both.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Mandatory draw. Okay. Arguably, this should have just been how I installed a card, but I wasn't happy about it. Let's see. It's operation for no, I'll go ahead and play Petty Cash to start.
Mm-hmm.
It is 3 credits. Play if you have not played an action this turn, or finished an action this turn, to gain 5. And then this, as a click, you can play, or as a click ability, you can play this from archives and removing it from the game. And if you play this from not HQ, you gain a click. So they just break even on the click from archives.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, but obviously there are tricks to things like Flutus to make that
and the flip side of
generate more flips. That's right. Yeah. So that was my first click. I'm doing this in a bad... Well, actually, no, wait. I was going to say this is a bad order, but I guess it does make some sense because that had to be first. I will draw second click. And... too many cards in hand. I'm going to... This is fine. I'll just play Predictive Planogram. It's a transaction operation. It says resolve one of the following. If the runner is tagged, you can do both instead. It's gain 3 credits or draw 3 cards. I will take the 3 credits.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a slow start, I feel like. This deck is not exactly popping off so far, but that's okay. The game is young. It's your turn.
Yeah. And you get to...
Oh, thank you. I gain a credit and flip to the Gemelang Arena.
All right. I'm going to get a credit from Smartware Distributor. And... I think I'll draw for my first click.
Okay.
That is interesting. Click 2. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run HQ.
Wow.
We'll see what that ice is. So I'm gonna get a credit on Side Hustle.
Okay. You will see what this ice is. For 3, it is Semak Samoon. You used a couple of these against me when you were the Corp. So you cannot break the subroutine on this ice except by using a Fractor, and it says end the run unless the runner suffers 3 net damage. So you can trigger your ability at the low cost of 3 net damage.
Cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a great ice for my ability to let fire, but I can't break it, so I will let it fire, but I'm not gonna spend the cards.
It'll end the run?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was click 2. Click 3.
If you change your mind, it's
it's still there.
here. Yeah.
Click 3, I'll run R&D.
Oh, okay. I've got no action, so you are going to access just the one card.
Yep.
Here you go.
I'll steal that.
Whoa! Oh, damn. Off-world office.
On the
Okay.
top.
2 agenda points. But threat 2.
Uh-oh.
Is that a keyword that only the corp uses? Thematically, that makes some sense, but...
It is mostly on corp cards. It has been on runner cards,
okay.
too. I know, notably, there's like an icebreaker that gets worse as the game goes on. So it's like a higher strength, and then once it hits threat 3, then it like lowers
that makes sense.
the strength.
I was thinking like to me it makes thematically more sense for the corp to like invest more resources in stopping you and stuff, but putting it as a disadvantage on a runner card is clever too.
Right. Okay, I have one more click. And not a lot of money. Let's just run R&D again, because
you'll see a new card. You ready?
Mm-hmm. That can stay.
Okay.
Over to you.
All right, I will draw that card. You know, I'm not mad at this. I'm not at all mad at this. Let's see. First click.
Oh, and then notably I did make a run on
Oh, thank you. So we're flipping my ID back to talent management. Yeah, that's mildly annoying. I would not have at all minded those that extra transaction. First click I will draw. Second click I will install ice. I'm debating between R&D or a server, a remote server. Yeah, why don't I install it there, and then for my third click I will play, spending 4 to play peer review. Reveal all but one card in HQ. Ooh. Forgot about that part. That's not ideal, but it's fine. I'm going to reveal these 4 cards. It's another peer review, another Plutus, and 2 agendas.
Okay.
Yep. It's not great. And then I gain 7 credits.
That's pretty good.
And install a card from HQ in the root of a remote server. So I will do that. And then that was my third click. So I am just going to end my turn, gaining a credit and flipping my identity.
Pretty good. Okay. Start of my turn. I will get a credit from that smartware. Let's click 1. Just send it on R&D.
All right.
So I'm gonna get a 6th credit here.
Finished
so that
your side hustle.
Immediately finishes, and I also get a card like that. And then I will, see R&D.
All right, you access this.
Steal it.
Oh man, another off-world office.
Yep.
Jeez. Okay.
Install verbal plasticity.
Okay.
For 3 credits. It's a resource. The first time each turn you take the basic action to draw 1 card, instead draw 2 cards.
Oh. All right. That's very nice.
I think I will do that for my third click, so I'll draw 2. And click 4, I will install a botulus.
Oof. What does that do?
2 credits. So when you install this program and when your turn begins, place a virus counter. I can use the virus counter to break 1 subroutine on Oh no, I don't want to do this.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, you
I can't break it with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, hold on.
Back it up.
Forgot the text on that card. Then I will install another virus just for one. So
Okay.
This is Fermenter. When it's installed and when your turn begins, place one virus counter on this program. For a click, I can trash it for 2 credits per virus counter.
Whoa, that seems good.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Over to you.
Interesting.
Oh, and this flips back for my R&D.
Oh, stop that.
Gotta put some ice there.
No. This is going terribly for me. All right, mandatory draw. Well, this is very good. Yeah. Second, I will. I want to play an operation, so I guess it will be peer review.
Already seen it.
Spend 4.
Yep.
I will reveal all but one card in HQ, so it's the 2 agendas you already know about, and Spin Doctor. It's something that I'm very pleased to have drawn. And then I will gain 7 and install a card in a remote server. Okay, that was second click. Third click, I will draw a card. Okay, your turn.
Okay. And then you did play an operation.
Thank you. Yep, gain a credit. I have so much money.
Yeah. Okay, I get my last credit here. This stays around though. I can refill it. I'm gonna try it. I've not played with this card yet. So this is a console.
Detente, I think. Yeah.
So for 3 credits. The first time each turn you make a successful run on HQ, you may host 1 card from HQ at random face up on this hardware.
Whoa.
For a click, I can add 2 hosted cards to HQ. The runner may access 1 card in HQ at random. Any player can use this ability.
Oh, I can click
to get
my cards back, but you immediately.
But
I've spent an action, and you immediately get a access.
Yep.
That's fun. I like that one. Yeah.
Oh, and I get a virus at the start of my turn. Fun fermenter. Okay, so that was click 1. So the only way to do that is to run HQ. So I think that's what I'm gonna do.
HQ. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're running into my ice?
I am running into your ice, and...
Well, end the run unless you suffer 3 net damage.
3 net, it is.
Wow, okay. We got Rent Rioters, Overclock, and Botulus out of hand.
Okay.
But you are getting in just accessing 1 card?
Let's see the order here. So the run has become successful, and a subroutine resolved. So I get a credit, and you need to discard a card. Or trash a card from HQ.
Oh, okay. I will trash this.
And then I also host a random card from HQ. So shuffle those up.
All right, this is fine.
Okay, that's just there now, I guess.
Well, wait, is it not the card that you accessed? Do you not just get to steal that beforehand?
No, it's different. Yeah, the first time each turn you make a successful run in HQ, you may host 1 card from HQ at random.
Oh, so the access still hasn't happened yet.
Right, now I'm about to access this crazy card.
My agenda is just face up on your console.
Just sitting there.
What a strange, very strange card.
Strange.
Okay, so now you're accessing.
I'm waiting for the download to finish.
Right,
you know? It's
of
just
course.
like, yes, now I'm accessing a card.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
It's my Makota Langit Grid. Would you like to spend? It's just 2 to trash it?
Yeah, I'll trash that for 2.
Okay.
Okay.
And you have flipped my agenda back.
Yes.
Okay.
Very important. Click 3. I'm going to draw, and I get 2 cards
yeah.
instead of 1. And click 4. I'm going to load this with 3 cards.
Sure. Okay. My turn. Let's see. I'm going to res at the end of your turn. I'm going to res Spin Doctor to draw 2 cards. Pretty good. And then I think, yeah, this is too terrible. This it's not great, but I got to do it. All right, I'm gonna res Plutus.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, the reason I threw one of them down there is I had both copies in hand, so at least I figured I could get it later. As an additional cost, I have to reveal and trash, because I don't have an agenda forfeit, the remaining 3 cards in HQ.
Okay.
They are, and this is the one card that's been there that I haven't been showing you. Next big thing. That's a 3-point agenda.
That's all I need.
Another Spin Doctor and a mining license.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then when my turn begins, I can play a transaction operation from archives. So that will be. Is petty cash actually a good? It gives me effectively an extra click, right? But now I don't have any agendas left in hand to.
You might draw one.
Take advantage of that. If I had 5 clicks, I could get this one back and then hope you don't hit it and then score. Why don't I just play a peer review?
Okay.
And that's removed from the game, is why I'm setting it over here. That is still going to cost me 4, gain 7, so I'm gaining 3 credits there, and then revealing all but 1 card in HQ. There are none, so don't do that, and no cards to install. Okay, now I can mandatory draw.
That's a lot.
Okay. And then I'm definitely... maybe not definitely doing anything in particular. What is this again? Oh, yeah. That's right. I kind of forgot that I had predictive planogram in here. That was maybe what I should have played, is draw the 3 cards. But that was a mistake. It's fine. I will draw first click. Draw second click. Sure, I drew a predictive planogram. I'll play that one. So since you're not tagged, I'm doing one of these options. I'm going to draw 3 cards this time.
Okay.
And sorry, let me fan this out so you can see there's 1 hidden card in my archives. Cool. And, a face-up. Yeah. Free agenda point card. Okay, that was my last click. So, again, I played an operation. I'll gain a credit and flip.
Just swimming in credits over there.
Yeah, I wish I was swimming in clicks on the other side of this, though.
All right.
I was kind of criticizing this for being good on either side, but I'm sure wishing you would leave me alone on the other side.
All right. Get a virus on fermenter. Get a credit from that.
You gonna run through my barrier again?
Okay, I can get a second card on. So this needs 2 cards to trigger the ability.
Oh, it's like it's a cost to return.
Yeah.
Like returning them to HQ is a cost.
Add
so,
2
okay.
hosted cards.
So even if I wanted that agenda back, I can't.
Yeah.
Funny. Okay. But it's also not. Oh, you may. Okay, so if you wanted to imprison that card there forever, you basically could, right? Because it's optional to add a second card.
Yeah.
Weird.
Very strange.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to play Lie Low. So it is a double, so it's going to cost my first 2 clicks. Resolve one of the following. Draw 4 cards or remove up to 2 tags. I'm not tagged, so I'll just draw 4 cards.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
There's one agenda in here.
One agenda?
Just one.
Wait, this is a Plutus, right?
Yes.
Okay. But I need money.
That is the one silver lining of my position in this game, is that you're pretty broke.
Yeah.
But do you even need money? Is the question.
Oh, dang, I can't also run R&D if I do that. I think it's worth it. I can't leave that up. So I'm going to click 3, take a credit,
Okay.
and then wait, does this cost anything? So last click, I'm going to play a Charm Offensive.
Ooh, haven't seen that.
So this is Run Archives. When that run ends, you may trash one rezzed copy of a card you accessed in Archives during that run.
Trash one rezzed copy of a card. Oh, I see.
So because you have a duplicate in
Slick.
Archives.
So you can get rid of Plutus that way. That's pretty. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I got to admit. Well, so you're running Archives. Before you access, I better use a Spin Doctor. Remove it from the game to shuffle in this, and it could be Plutus.
That would be tricky.
Yeah.
But
what is this again?
What is that face down?
It's definitely this is going in, because otherwise I lose outright. But am I willing to? I don't think I'm willing to let you get Plutus. I think I'm shuffling Plutus in here.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So now you've walked
So
into
I
my
did
trap
that, and I
and see what you access.
An agenda. Sweet.
I feel like I'm doing bad enough that I need to do a Hail Mary, get
Exactly.
some value out of that Plutus.
Okay, and then this says no effect. You have nothing else that I can trash.
And you did not make a run on HQ or R&D.
I didn't, yeah. That was the
Interesting.
downside.
Okay. So, what can I do here with a free play from Plutus and an extra click when I do it?
Yeah.
That is feeling like finally, for once, where I want to be. I just wonder if there's any ice in this deck.
There should be.
So, as when my turn begins, I can play an operation from my archives. It could be to draw more cards. It could be to install a card. And then it's going to give me a click. It could be petty cash to give me some money and a total of 2 extra clicks. I mean, that seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. I think what I will do is play Peer Review. Costs me 4, gains 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or, costs me 4, gains 7, rather. Reveal all but one card in HQ. Okay. So, here you go. I have a bigger picture that if you're tagged can give you more tags or steal your money. I have embedded reporting, that would be the winning agenda. Mm-hmm. I have ping, an end of the run weak barrier, and petty cash. Okay, then I can install a card from HQ in the root of a remote server. It's going to be that card. Mm-hmm. That is removed from the game, and I have gained an extra click because of my arena. Now mandatory draw. Okay. So, this may surprise you, but I'm probably just going to score this agenda. Mm-hmm. As much as I want to... Yeah, so I'm just thinking out loud. We're making a video. The viewers probably like non-silence. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely advancing this with 3 of my clicks. My one question is, do I want to actually use its dividends and its ability and advance it a 4th time? That says that when your discard phase ends, you may remove one hosted agenda counter from this to search R&D for an operation, reveal it, put it on top of R&D. That would basically let me stop you from hitting R&D for the winning agenda, right?
Sure.
So that's my logic to why that would be worth doing. But I think I'm not going to. I think I will just advance this 3 times and score it. So I am on the board with 2 points, and I will use that last click to install ice.
I think that's better. Okay.
Your turn.
Scary. Now I gotta do something about that. All right. Got a credit from our smartware and a virus on fermenter. Click 1. I'm going to cash in this fermenter.
Okay.
So this is discarded. I get 2 credits per virus.
That's a lot of credits.
That's 8 credits.
What are you spending those all on? Nothing, I hope.
I don't know. Possibly a botulus.
Okay. Yep.
On that ice. That comes in with 1 virus. Let's click 2. Click 3. Let's run R&D.
Okay. This may shock you, but I will res ping the card you've seen. So this tags you when I res it.
Have a tag.
And it's gonna end the run. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna break it.
All right. So you don't trigger your ID at least. That is
these
nice.
ice are just having end runs on ice.
I definitely I've read through this deck before playing it, and it definitely has plenty of porous ice. But thankfully, I've been finding some run enders.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just accessing no other effects first.
No. That's
okay. Is this gonna win the game for you?
It's not. You can keep that.
Okay.
And then my last click, I will shake the tag for 2 credits.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And this just remains. This has no inherent way to get rid of it, right?
Right, just purging clears the counters, but it'll always
purging
get
doesn't
1.
get rid of it. Yeah. Okay.
Turn.
All right, that's annoying.
And a success on R&D.
So basically, damn it. Okay. So basically, you can just get through my barrier for once per turn for free. Cool. Okay. Plutus is going to fire. I think this time I am going to use Predictive Planogram to draw 3 cards.
Seems good.
And then I will take my mandatory draw. And oh boy. There's stuff going on here now. I mean, I got money. I'm going to install for 1.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Your turn.
Wild. Okay.
The board state has changed.
Okay, I get a credit off of that, and then a virus on my botulus.
I arguably should have put another ice in front of R&D, but it's fine. I'll just draw 1 next time with my other Predictive Planogram from discard.
Oh, and you do flip because Plutus.
Thank you. I always forget that. Flip and gain a credit. I should change up these. I haven't even known how many credits I have for a while. 5, 10. Okay, so that is 2 5s. I have 18 credits if you're keeping track.
I wasn't, but thank you. Okay, I'm gonna install a Unity, which is a decoder.
Sure.
So that's 3, and that's my first click. So I have a feeling I know what this ice is. So click 2, I'm gonna run on your Pluti.
Don't know what this ice is. It actually does. Based on you having played a decoder, it does appear you know what this ice was.
I think I saw this early on.
That makes sense. I will res it. It's fly swatter.
Oh, I'm realizing I now should have ran.
Definitely, definitely worth resing because it purges that virus counter. Yeah.
Oops.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, so yeah, when I res this ice during a run against this server, I purge virus counters, and then it has 1 end of the run subroutine with 0 strength.
Yep, that's just a credit.
All right.
I get through, And then...
You're accessing Plutus?
Yeah, accessing
Any
it.
successful run effects? I don't think so.
Nope. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just spend 3.
Goodbye, Plutus.
Trash
That one, that got some value. I actually...
Yeah.
I'm feeling like it got me back in the game that I did that move that kept Plutus and
sure.
gave you 2 agenda points. So I was
sure,
like,
for sure.
I'm pretty proud of myself for making that call. But now I can't play out of my discard pile for free, and I missed that.
You cannot. And you know what? I'm gonna run HQ.
Running HQ.
Yeah.
Okay. Into my barrier. Samak-Samoon.
And it will fire.
Okay. Are you ending the run or taking 3 net
I'll
damage?
take the 3 net damage.
You just only have 3 cards?
Only have
Okay.
3 cards.
Wow.
Don't need them.
All right. Welcome in.
All right, so I did let a subroutine fire.
Yep.
And made a successful run, so that's a credit, and you trash 1 card from HQ.
Okay.
It's your,
Oh, it's not
your
random.
choice.
Oh. Okay.
But now, I will do this. So I'll grab a random card.
Yep. All right.
The craziest console
This
ever.
is so weird. Yeah.
Petty cash, that can stay there, that's fine.
Maybe I want that back.
click my console.
No. And now you're accessing 1 card?
And now I'm accessing. Yeah.
Okay. It's Plutus.
Do I think you can res this again?
Are you spending
Alright, all my money.
all your money on it?
And this is my 3rd click. Because I installed, I ran.
Yeah,
I
okay.
ran. Yeah, I think because if you're going to add these cards back, I want as few cards as possible so that I potentially hit that. So I think I will actually trash this time for 3.
Okay. Spending the rest of your money. I like that at least.
Yeah, it's not ideal. And I don't think you can kill me here with no cards. It's always a little scary.
Right,
Runner,
right.
you have no cards. But I don't think you can. So I'm going to just load 3 credits onto here.
All right. My turn, huh?
It is your turn.
Oh, I missed triggering Plutus. Skin, do I want to res this? No. I do not.
And this flips back.
Thanks for that. Okay. We go straight to my mandatory draw. This isn't bad. I think I will play the card that I drew, which is Predictive Planogram, another copy. You're not tagged, so I can't do both. I will draw 3 cards. Okay. You'll be pleased to know that I got some ice.
Oh.
I just don't know whether I want to protect HQ or R&D with it.
Does it have subroutines that I can let fire?
Yeah, what exactly is the trigger? You have to just let a subroutine
A
fire?
subroutine resolved. Yeah.
It might. Yeah.
Cool.
Might not, though.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
I'll have to run and find out, I guess.
Okay, so I've already satisfied my 1 operation to get my get flipped back over. I think it's gotta be HQ. You're messing around too hard with HQ. So second click, I will spend a credit to install ice 1 layer out. And I should have done this in the opposite order, but I think third click I will draw. Okay. Your turn.
All right. Get a credit there and a virus there. So click 1. I'm going to draw, and I get 2 cards.
Okay.
This resource. Pretty cool.
Come fire off some subroutines. It'll be fun.
Not yet. I don't think. Click 2. Oh, and then this should have flipped, right?
Thank you. Yep. I will always forget that, apparently. All right.
Just remembered because I'm about to flip it back.
No.
So I'm gonna run R&D.
Okay.
gonna
Breaking the
break
barrier.
the ping.
All right. Do you just win the game with this card? You do? Oh, no. Wow.
Oh, man.
I had a hard time managing
you were
agendas.
pretty
I had
flooded.
2 more in hand. This
Right.
was not one. I was hoping to... without Plutus, I wasn't sure if I was lining up any more tricks to advance them, so I was going
Yeah.
to try to just build a server to get at least an agenda in there the old-fashioned way.
Right. You basically need Plutus to be up or your identity to be flipped to like
Right.
do the fast advance kind of tricks. If you have both of them, like that turn you did, then that was really good.
Yes.
Because you got to extra install.
I got to more than I needed to score
Right.
the 3 for 2 in one turn. Yeah, no, that was rough. I felt like I was on the back foot that whole game.
For sure.
And really, but both of our games that we've played today, 2 different videos, but they're both on camera. Both of them have had a fairly flooded corp doing their best.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely a quirk, kind of like an issue, I guess, in Netrunner. Like it's hard to like.
Spin Doctor is like the patch fix, but it's
Yeah.
never really like fully resolved.
No. And it's when you're flooded with agendas, it's not just that you feel like a sitting duck, but you also have that many fewer cards to play
Yeah,
that do good
you
things.
just have options,
right?
like less
Yeah.
options for what you
Yeah,
can do.
and it's like it's an issue with Netrunner in the same way like Mana Screw and Mana Flood is in Magic, which is that like it's an issue. It's not something that stops it from being a good game that people should play, but it is frustrating at times.
Yeah,
Yep.
totally.
But it was still a fun game.
Yeah.
It was fun to get that one big turn where I scored
Yeah.
an agenda. Oh man, cool. I like this ID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
You were telling me off camera that the community wonders if it's overpowered.
Yeah, it's definitely the boogeyman of the Netrunner community right now.
Yeah,
For sure. Because you just stack a bunch of ice on HQ and R&D and then try to play as many operations as you can.
Right. And I don't associate NBN with doing a lot of fast advancing, which this is not fast advancing, right? But it is a multi-click turn to score agendas that way. Like, I don't know. I guess
I think it used to be like really early on in the FG days. It was more of a fast advance ID.
that's true. And
'Cause
also
there was it Astra script? Was like
Yeah,
it was a 3/2
right.
that would like you got an extra
an
advancement.
agenda counter on it that then could be spent for
So
an
you
extra
kind of like
advancement.
chain those together.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, and that was probably the most overpowered agenda in the game
for sure. Yeah.
And I know that does Null Signal's not doing very many like 2 for 1 agendas, are they? Did they? I think felt like they kind of backed off of that. At least I haven't seen many.
They did. They've just so they've done a new Wayland one in Elevation, which is sort of a functional near print of was it Hostile Takeover? That was a Wayland 2/1 where like you can score it out of hand. You get like 7 credits after you score it, but then you take a bad pub.
That's
So there's,
right.
like, a
That's right.
downside.
Okay. Yeah. I recall NBN having a pretty good 2 for 1 also. Now it slips my mind what it was. It's been too long.
There is one, I think, for NVN as well. It's like a 2/1 that draws a card. It's like very simple. It's pretty good if you're just trying to score agendas out of hand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I found myself drawing a lot of cards. Playing operations to draw cards a lot here just to try to keep it so that agendas weren't all that was in the HQ. And then you're poaching an extra card and forcing a discard.
yeah,
and really,
there's some
it made
combination.
I just had nowhere to hide. That was really good.
Yeah.
Cool. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Super fun.
Thank you very much. These were some good games, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to keep playing Netrunner on the channel. We are, if you have just joined us, because we're playing Netrunner. Optimal Play is a variety channel. We play, now we play Netrunner, and plenty of other LCGs and constructed deck games, and lots of board games as well. So we'd love if you'd subscribe and like the video, and then let us know whether more Netrunner is something you would watch. Honestly, I'm sitting here, I don't really know what the content creator landscape in 2025 is for Netrunner. I'm curious. I'll have to go find some. I make these videos partly because I like watching this style of video. So I will also take recommendations for good Netrunner channels to watch some other gameplay in the chat or in the comments. I will say I find I don't know. People probably still play a lot of Netrunner on like Jinteki and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's definitely the biggest channel is like It's called the Metropole Grid. He does a great job, but he's mostly playing on Jinteki.
Okay.
So occasionally we'll play in person.
Yeah. To my taste, I have never found digital playthroughs that fun to watch in the same way. Whether it's Jinteki or Tabletop Simulator, like I'm always seeking out the YouTube channels that are playing in person like we do. There's just something about it. That's what best scratches the itch for playing board games when I can't actively be playing
when
myself.
you can't see their like faces as they're running HQ and you're sweating.
Right.
Like, oh, they're about to grab that agenda, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you lose all that on
It's
Jinteki.
true. It's true. Especially for this kind of game that has so much active bluffing. And like I try to not be a total dick, but I can be a little bit of a trash talker in competitive games and stuff,
sure.
and Netrunner is perfect for that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's going to be a video. We will see you in a future, future play on Optimal Play. Until then, be optimal.